let's be ready. In 3, 2, 1. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you guys doing today? Fine. There's no one getting sad today? No? You? What happened?
No, there's no people.
You get a bad day today?
Maybe just a slow.
Okay, today, if you guys ready for the class, as usual activities we do before opening the class is opening by reciting our hand together. Okay, let's break yourself out loud. May guys, our activities today would be useful for your futures and would be, something that may help you in your career, becoming an English teacher, even a lecturer. Okay, right now, I'm gonna show you what would be our discussions in today's classes. Tenses actually, but before we talk about tenses, do you know guys about tenses before? Maybe when you were in senior high school, elementary school experience? Anyone?
Yes, it's an experience studying tenses in my senior high school.
And what did you feel guys studying tenses actually? It is complicated, make you confused or something?
Yeah, is it like that?
What? Confused.
It's make us confused.
Confused.
Yeah.
But actually it's very simple and easy guys. Why? The students of English department should have an ability to master tenses, even understand the sentence. Why? Anyone can answer my questions? Why should the students master tenses or should understand the tenses, especially English department student? Anyone can answer my questions?
Because as English student, we must study tenses because like when we must arrange the sentences, we must know the tenses first. In the fact that in writing class, we have to do many things like write about something, and then we must have understand about the tenses.
Okay, that sounds good. Anyone can make an additional argument about that, or that's enough? Okay, Iqbal.
If we want to speak or to write, if we study about tenses, we can make our speech or our writing.
Okay, that's great. I give you an A for that answers. Give applause to David and Iqbal. So by the way guys, the aims of learning tenses itself is actually the students are able to understand the patterns of the structures in English sentence. And second is the students aim to be able to understand about the patterns of simple present tense. And the third is the students are able to understand about which one is the verbal sentence and which one is the nominal sentence. Okay, that's the aims of today's discussions actually. Okay, why we should learn about or discuss about tense? Yeah, as Iqbal says just now, if we are able to understand about the patterns and can construct the sentence in grammatically correct, you can communicate in English, even in written or spoken correctly. Yeah, that's the purpose of this discussions. By the way, ready?
Yes.
For the next discussion? Okay. Now we begin with talking about the sentence. Anyone here understand about the sentence? What is actually the sentences? Anyone can answer my questions? No? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Sentence in English should consist subject and predicate at least. It is sentence is a group of words. You know word?
Yes.
It's a group of words that together as a good sentence and it has a complete meaning. You know what I mean? So far so good?
Yes.
Okay, now, and that sentence itself at least consists of subject and predicate. At least. What if, sir, if our sentence do not have an object in it? It doesn't make any problem. Yeah? At least the sentence in English should have subject and predicate. For example, I sleep. What does it mean? Which one is an object? There's no object in that sentence, right?
Yes.
Okay. But you can understand the meaning, actually?
Yes.
Right. That's we call sentence. If you guys understand its complete meaning, that's called a good sentence. And the second, I work. What does it mean? Saya bekerja. If I say to you, I work, you guys got my meaning? Right? And the third, the cat eats. The cat eats. What's that? Kucing makan. Okay. If you guys do not need to know about the object, what is eaten by a cat? Yeah, doesn't matter. You should not put any object in your sentence. But if you need to complete your information about what the cat eats, you may put an object in your sentence. But the point you have to underline it is, should sentence have to have an object? No, right? Sentence should have at least subject. So far so good?
Yes.
Okay. Next. It's a bit different. Our language, our mother language, and our second language, Indonesian. Luckily, Indonesians and English has a bit similar structures. Yeah. So we are, as a English learner, have a big privilege to learn about English rather than Korean, yeah, Thai, Indian or something. Yeah, that's right. Okay, the types of sentence itself in Indonesia. Yeah, in Indonesia, our language, it has two kinds of sentences. It happens as well. The kinds of sentences in English, it has two kinds of sentences as well. The first is verbal sentence, and the second is nominal sentence. What are actually the difference of them? The first, when we call verbal sentence, the sentence should have a verb. Okay? I'm going to, repeat my explanations. If we call a verbal sentence, the sentence should have a verb. Okay? And the nominal sentence, When it's called that's nominal sentence, the sentence should not have a verb or an action verb, but it needs an auxiliary verb atau kata kerja bantu. Okay. We can see from the example. We go to the verbal sentence first. We have I drink coffee. In the sentence I drink coffee, do you see the verb?
Yeah.
What is that?
Drink.
Drink. You do something in your activities. Yes, you move your hand to catch your water bottle, to catch your water, and then you drink your water. What about second nominal sentence? I am a student. Do you see any activities in the sentence of I am a student? No, right? If you guys know, do not see any activities in the sentence, what do you call that? No. Understand about that? Yes. Okay, so how many kinds of sentence do you do? Two. What are they? Second? No. What is verbal sentence? Okay, if the sentence has a verb, what is the nominal sentence? A sentence that does not have an action verb. Okay? That's the types of sentence. And the kinds of sentence, we have a positive sentence, we have a negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. What is the positive sentence? Positive sentence is something you make an argument when you talk to someone. Like I am Vincent, like I study here. That's an argument. That's a positive sentence. Okay? For example, I buy a pen. That's a normal sentence or a normal argument. In another way, we call a positive sentence. I buy a pen. What types of sentence? I buy a pen. Verbal sentence in positive. I'm a teacher. What types of sentence? Nominal sentence in positive. Now, what about negative? Negative is the sentence that consists of not in the sentence. Jadi negative means you neglect something that you do not like or you do not do. For example, I don't like you. What does it mean? Okay, ada mengandung kata tidak. That's we call a negative sentence. For example, I do not buy a pen. What types of sentence?
Negative.
Verbal sentence in negative. Okay? Why you call that sentence as a verbal sentence?
Because there is verb. There is a verb.
There is a verb in the sentence, right?
Yes.
What's that? Buy. What's the meaning of buy? You move your body, right? You walk to the shop, yeah, to buy something. There's an activities in there. That's what we call a verb. And then, I'm not a teacher. What about I'm not a teacher? What types of sentence? Nominal sentence in. Do you see any activities there? No. Okay. Interrogative is like a question sentence. In communications, you must need a question to keep your communications in a good way. For example, there's no one cannot build, cannot construct in interrogative sentence. What happened to your communications? Kalau nggak ada kata pertanyaan, gimana komunikasi kalian? It's going to be a debating something with you. There's no questions. Yeah? That's what we call interrogative in another way. It's as a questions, right? For example, do you buy a pen? Do you buy a pen? Do you buy a pen? Artinya? What types of sentence? And the second, are you a teacher? Are you a teacher? Nominal sentence. There's no activities in the sentence of are you a teacher? Okay, next. Okay, to check your understanding, I'm giving you a short paragraph that you should identify which one is verbal sentence and which one is non-verbal sentence. You guys understand my instructions? Right? Before we go to this, any questions, by the way, about the types and kinds of sentences?
So I have a question.
Okay.
Is there any big difference between verbal and nominal sentences? And do we have to remember all of the action verb? Because we must know the action verb or not to know the nominal of the verbal sentence.
No, an action verb. An action verb. What we call an action verb is there is an activities when we do something. For example, drink, minum, eat, sit. What is sit? How do you sit down on the chair? There's something activities before you're sitting down, right? Now that's we call an action verb. It's very different from the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs in Indonesian we call kata kerja bantu. There's no meaning in there. Itu hanya membantu the sentence build up into the good sentence. For example, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. Meaningnya adalah saya seorang guru. Saya itu I, guru, a teacher. Fungsinya M apa? That's we call an auxiliary verb. Itu adalah kata kerja bantu. To build up a sentence to be a complete sentence. Jadi kalau di bahasa Inggris, in English, we're going to be a bad speaker if we just say I teacher. Okay, I am teacher. That's very awful. When you guys walk into the corridors and you just say I am teacher. They will think about your English would be bad English. Okay? That's why the grammatical would be, the grammar would be needed by the students to make their communications proper. Okay? You guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, that's the difference of verbal, an action verb, and an auxiliary verb. Is there any differences? Another differences? Ada perbedaan lain selain verbnya? Selain verbnya? No. Okay. So what makes the verbal and nominal sentence different? We take a look at the verb. The sentence is an action verb or auxiliary verb. What is action verb? A verb that has an activities. Okay? What is an auxiliary verb? A verb that helps the sentence to be completed. Okay? But there's no meaning to auxiliary verb. Yeah? And. What is the meaning of that? Is. Or. Apa meaningnya? Ya, right? Become Okay, now we go to this paragraph. I need you guys to identify which one is nominal and which one is verbal sentence. I just wake up and I'm ready to start. A new day, but I remember something. Okay, sampai situ dulu. Which one is verbal and which one is nominal sentence?
I just woke up.
I just wake up. What is wake up? Bangun. Is there any activities in wake up? Yes. And then, what about I'm ready?
That's nominal sentence.
Nominal sentence. What is the meaning of I'm ready? Siap. Is there any activities? When you say I'm ready? No, right? And then, did I finish my school assignment? Did I finish my school assignment? That is, what is that? Question mark. What is question mark? What is question mark? This is question mark. Okay. Berarti kalimat itu, what kinds of that sentence? Positive, negative, or interrogative? Interrogative. Now you got my point. Okay, next, one more. I start to get my morning coffee. What types of sentence? Verbal sentence. Do you see any activities in that sentence?
Yes.
What? Start. Right? And then what kinds of sentence? Positive sentence. It's like an argument, right? I start to get my morning coffee. Okay?
Yes.
So, we conclude in short about the sentence before we go to the lens, our main topic about today's class. What is verbal what is sentence? A group of words. At least. Okay. What types of sentence do you know? Two. We have. What do you know about verbal sentence?
Sentence consists of a verb in speaking.
Okay. Yeah, the sentence that has a verb. Okay. And the nominal sentence? There is no an action verb in its sentence. Gak ada kata kerja aksinya, gitu ya. Itu we call a nominal sentence. Now, we go to our main topic about tenses, right? Some of you guys talked to me in the previous minutes when we opened the class. If you guys have bad experience learning tenses when you were a student in senior high school, what makes you confused actually?
The structure.
The structure?
Because you must remember all of the sentences. I mean 6.
Okay. There's some friends still remember all sentences that have already taught when she was a high school student. There would be 16 tenses, but we do not need to learn all of that sentences. Okay. But today we just focus on the first tenses. The first tenses, what is that?
Simple present.
Simple present. Simple present is the first and commonly used by the speakers when we have what is that? We have to communicate to people. Yeah. This tenses should be mastered by the students, guys. Well, because it's commonly used rather than another tense. Okay? Simple present tense. Before that, tenses is built up from two kinds of thing. The first is time and the second is event. What is time? Waktu. What is an event? Kejadian. Yeah, then tenses is constructed by these two things. Ya, tenses itu terbentuk dari dua ini. It's going to be very different if we compare it to our language Indonesian. What do you talk when you want to express sekarang saya makan? Di bahasa Indonesia sekarang saya makan. Oke, itu sekarang itu waktu. In Indonesian also we say kemarin saya makan. It's the same structure. Kalau di Indonesia, we have the same structure. Yeah, what we do now, what we did yesterday, and what we'll do in the future, we have the same structure. Sekarang saya makan, saya sekarang makan. Ya, kemarin saya makan, besok saya akan makan. The same structures. That what makes in English different from English, but a bit different. Okay, time. We have a present time. What is present time? We have a present time. Now. What is past? A long time ago. Okay. What is the future?
That will happen.
Huh?
That will happen in the future.
Yeah. Something that will happen tomorrow or the next 2 days or maybe a long time would be, yeah, like you guys, do you know your husband right now?
No.
That would be your future. You have an ex?
Yeah.
Yes? Do you have an ex? Or 2 acts? Or 3? Or 4? That would be your past. And today is present. Okay? An event in tenses we call a simple. We have a simple, continuous, and perfect. Plus continuous. What are they? What are they? What are they? Simple. Why we call simple? Because the structure is simple. Right? Simple but a bit complicated. Yeah? That's why in today's discussions we talk about simple present, you need to focus 100% more. Because it's a bit complicated rather than other tenses. Okay? Next. Present simple, informal. Informal sentence. Yeah? What makes you guys confused to learn about this? How about?
The structure, because we remember subject plus verb plus object.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go in different way. I'm trying to go in different way, explaining this to you guys for your new experience learning simple present. Okay, I'm talking to, I want to tell you something that is, was that I call to easily understanding, to make it understand easily, I call it as a family. We have auxiliary verbs. There would be do and then does. Okay? Focus, let's take a look at the point or the titiknya. Yeah? We have do and does. What we call that? Auxiliary verbs. To make it simple, I call them as a family. Yeah? I want to tell you something about these families. There's do family. You know family?
Yeah.
Do family and does family. You understand that? Okay. What is family? You have a family?
Yes,
You have a boyfriend? No, joking. Single but happy. That's what marriage. Yeah? Single but happy is better than
in the relationship.
you have a relationship but do not have, yeah, jangan sedih gitu ya. Just relax, enjoy your life, and your future husband will come in the right right time, in the right place. Okay? Now, we do not focus on your husband, but we focus on this. Okay? Simple present. We have family do, and we have family does. Okay? Yes, as a family, we should have members. At least we have a father, we have a mother, right?
Yes.
How many members do you have in your family? You? Four. Who are they?
My mother,
father,
my big sister.
my big sister. So you live with 4 people,
Yes.
right? It happens as well to the families of 2. It actually has a member. Who are the members of 2? We can see in the slide. We have I. We have you. We have me. We have they. What is the meaning of I? Saya. You. Then. Okay, that's you have a good insight to understand the meanings of just I, you, and they, right? It's very impossible you do not understand about this because you now already in the campus activities. You're not students anymore. You are now
College.
university students, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What do we have right here? We have the families, 2 family and family. As a family, we should have at least members. We have I, you, we, they, us, the members of 2 family. Okay? The second family would be dance. What are the members of dance? She, he, it, they. I'm sure 100% you guys understand those meanings, right? But I'm trying to check that for a second. What is the meaning of she? Okay, you're smart people, right? Okay, yeah? How many members we have? 2. The first 2. The second? Yes. As a family, you should have members. What is the members of 2?
I, you, we, they.
What about us?
She, he, his, they.
Now we know the members and families. Okay? The characters of Fia's family and the family will be different, right? Yeah? There's not the same thing to our families. Jangan-jangan kalau ada yang sama, adik saya, she's my sister. Okay, it happens as well in do and does family. These 2 families has their own characteristics. Okay? The do family doesn't like drinking gas. Because they're living in the, what is that? Mountain or something. Yeah? The weather is so cold, and that's why the family doesn't like to drink drinking ice, right? And thus, the characteristic is families of this likes to drink S. I'm not talking about ice. This is S. Do families doesn't like to drink S. Okay? Does families Currently, likes to drink? S, because Does family lives nearby the beach. For example, in Lamongan, they have a hot weather right here. Maybe you spend your money to buy ice most or blood most. For what? You spend your money for ice. For some blood. Ice. Okay? Because we live in a hot area. Yeah? Okay, so far so good? Any questions about this? No. No. If you have no questions, you do not have questions, I may continue this explanations, right? Okay. Now, I want to ask something to you guys. The previous questions, I was asking you, anyone here is having an ex? Ruby. Do you have an ex? No. You're living in single? Yes. You're living in a single way all days, all months, all years. But you spend your time with your friends. You have good friends actually, right? It's better, guys. You spend your time with your friends rather than with your boyfriends or girlfriends. It's more interesting. You may live freely. You do not have rules. You do not have to get permissions first when you want to do something for the boys, yeah, and for the girls. That's why keep being single is something good actually. Yeah, jadi don't worry, don't be sad for the single ones here. Yang jomblo-jomblo, don't be sad. Yeah, jadi like I was talking to you, your husband, your future husband will be coming in the right time and in the right place. Okay, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. Okay, next. Are you familiar to the sentence "I love you"?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about "I love you"?
Yeah.
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 Absolutely yes. Yeah. Of course yes.
Yes.
Or did you ever say that words?
But it's not almost saying it every time.
Huh?
I see no problem.
You see,
Film or
okay, when you were watching movies, you heard about that sentence?
Yeah.
You heard about that words? Yeah, I love you. I love you is commonly, commonly said and commonly listened, right? Yeah? Maybe in a day we listen and talk, we listen and see the words I love you 100 times, 1,000 times in your mobile phone. Is that English language?
Yes.
I love you?
Yes.
I love you is a simple present. Okay? I love you. Is it normal sentence? But in another way, we call as a positive sentence. You can see the pattern? I love you. Okay? Do you ever listen or hear about I love you? I love you? When you were watching the movies? Or you read some books or something? Do you ever see? Do you ever listen? I love you? No? But love you, right? You know why? Because I is coming from the Jew family, right? Jew family doesn't like to eat or drink. That's why there is no S right here in this sentence, right? What about I'm changing this into bawas? Where
need to eat S.
Yeah. Does families likes to eat or drink? S. That's why we need to put S for vowels. Very simple, clear, and understandable, right? This is simple person in a short way. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Understand? Okay. What about if I'm changing vowels into we? What is we?
Yeah.
Where does we live?
Family.
Family, right?
Yeah.
What is the characters of the families? Doesn't like to eat or drink? Yes. That's why if the subject is we, there is no S in the verb. Right? Understand?
Yes.
This is simple person in a positive way. Okay? What about negative? What about negative? But before we are going to discuss about this further, I'm trying to give you a small exercise in simple present in a positive way. We have get up, we have eat, we have pray. What is get up? What is it? What is pray? Okay. Now, anyone can make a sentence in a positive way, especially in simple present, with these verbs. Come on. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay, Dafa. What will you choose between the verbs?
Get up. Get up.
Get up. Please make a positive sentence in simple present by the verb get up.
I get up from my bed.
I get up from my bed. Okay. I'm trying to write down the first argument. I get up. I get up
From my bed.
from my bed. Okay. Is this right?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Right?
Yeah.
Because you know, I is coming from
Family.
and it does need to drink water. It has. That's why we don't need to put S in the verb. Okay? Got nothing S. Because the subject is I. What if I'm changing the subject into she? She gets up or she get up. She gets up because she is coming from the family and it likes to drink. That's good. Very simple. Any question? No. And then the next discussions would be the negative sentence. Okay, let's take a look at the slide. Negative sentence. Yeah, as I told you in the previous explanations, negative sentence means, yeah, there would be not in the sentence. Yeah, when you want to express dislike or something you do not do, you have to construct or make a negative sentence when you're communicating to people. Okay? We focus on this. We love you. How to make a negative sentence from the sentence we love you? the whiteboard for a second. I'm trying to give you an explanation in short, right? We is coming from two family. Then put the family after we. Okay? Put the family after we. We is coming from two. And then put do after we. Okay. As I told you, if you do not in Japanese, what will you talk when you do not like to do something? More. That's Japanese, yeah? That's Japanese. More. Sundanese? That's the characteristic of a negative sentence. What is in English the word more? Atau tidak? Not, right? Not. We put not after do. We put not after do, and then what's that? We put the verb, love, and the last you. Okay. Now, this is going to be our negative sentence. For simple, you can combine do with not by don't. You can say we do not, or you can say we don't. So, in the sentence we don't love you means kita tidak cinta kamu. Ada kata tidak, because it is in negative sentence. Okay, then we focus on the slide. We have the word drink, eat, cook, others. There's no one, anyone want to try to make a sentence in negative? Personally, we have the word drink, eat, cook, wash. Give me first.
He does not drink water.
Okay, let's write down the sentence. He
Does
not
drink
water. Okay, let's take a look at the equal sentence. He does not drink water. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
What makes this correct? Because this sentence uses does. Why uses does?
Because we
Is from okay?
Yes.
We focus on the sentence. In the bottom of the slide, there is a small sentence. You can read yourself.
Yeah.
You can read yourself. What's that? Okay. If in your sentence that has already consisted does, you should not put s in the verb. Okay? If in your sentence is already consisted, that's already consisted does in your sentence, you should not have to put s. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. What if I'm changing the subject he into Iza? Is the sentence still correct?
Yes.
Why still correct?
Because
Isa and he are coming in the same family. That's okay. Understand?
Yes.
Next, interrogative form. What is interrogative form? It equals to question sentence, right?
Yes.
What is the functions of interrogative sentence? Of course, to questions and ask something. Yeah. It's very impossible if you're lost to somewhere else and there is no question sentence in the world. What are you going to do? Misalkan you're lost, you're getting lost, right? In somewhere else. And there is no question sentence exists in the world. What are you going to do? There's nothing to do. Something we have in the world, if there's no questions sentence, is just debating or arguing, right? That's right. The functions of question sentence is to ask or question something, yeah, to get the information. Understand about that? Okay. We focus on that. We do not love you sentence. How to make this as an interrogative sentence? It's easy actually. Where does we come from? Do or does family? Do family. Then write down the family first. Do. Right?
Yes.
And then we write the subject. We write the subject. We continue to the verb and the object. It's very simple. What's the meaning? Should I put the affixes as?
No.
No? Why?
Just it's a family.
Dear family doesn't mention me. Nice. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then what if I'm changing the into she?
Yes.
yeah,
We need us. We need family to
No.
or does? Yes. Why? Because she is coming from that family. Should I put as?
No.
No. Why? If our sentence has already consisted does, we do not need to put as. That's the special cases you should remember all the time when you want to learn about simple presents. That won't make simple presents complicated. Okay? You should understand about when we use as, when we do not use as. Okay? Understand about this? Understand about this? I'm trying to make an interpretive form from these words. Raise your hand. Maybe again, and again.
No, that's good.
But others.
Do you drink coffee?
Do you drink? Okay, I'm trying to write down your sentence. Do you drink?
Coffee. A cup.
Coffee. Okay. Is that right? Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
It's yes or it's no? Is it correct?
It is correct. Yes.
You're in doubt. Okay, trying to make sure 100%. Is this sentence right?
Yes.
What text is correct?
It's you.
From
You comes from you family. That's why we use you as auxiliary verb. Okay?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, any questions before we have the next exercise? No? Sure?
Yes.
Do you understand all my instructions? Your my explanations?
Yes.
Do you understand all my explanations?
Yep.
There's no problem? No? Give applause to me then. Okay. I'm going to show you these questions, and I plan actually to make them as a group, and a group is consisting of five students. So we make a group consists of 5 students each. So there would be 3 groups. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready for that? Ready?
Ready.
Ready? 2. So, and then make your own groups consist of 5 persons. And make a small circle. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to give you just a minute to make your own groups. Consists of 5 persons. Consists of 5 persons each group. Please guys, let's all circle. Consists of 4 or 5 people. You know actually the meaning of the circle?
Yeah, small circle like that.
Yes? Circle? Not a half circle? Okay then, I'm going to call you group 1, group 2, group 3. But you make your name, your group's name you're on?
For numbers.
Numbers, right?
Yeah.
Group 1, group 2, group 3. Okay. The instructions is, I'm trying to make you guys discuss in group about these questions. Okay? For the groups, for those groups who are able to present their argument, yeah. First, that would be the leader. Okay? The questions is, what is simple present? Discuss with the group about 20 seconds now. And then if you have already the answers, try to raise your hand and choose one of you to be a representative of your group. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Which groups are going to present at first? Group 2.
2, yeah.
Group 2.
Yes.
I'm going to make the squads for each group. If the groups can answer the questions or can present the answers of the questions at first would have 10 points. And which groups are able to present in the second positions will have 5 points. Yeah? You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Group 1, 2, 3. Come on. What is simple present?
Simple present is a sentence that the structure is so simple.
Structure is simple.
Yes.
But then, what of your friends say that simple present is very tricky? Yeah. So some of you guys talk to me learning simple present or tense are a complicated thing, or a hard thing. Why do you say simple? Sure.
Yeah.
Example.
For example, I eat an apple.
I eat an apple.
Yeah.
Is that simple?
Yes. It is.
Yes,
It is.
simple. What is the meaning of I eat an apple?
Saya makan.
Saya makan.
Wow.
Other groups, is that correct? Is that correct?
About the sentence.
Because about everything is explanations and is examples.
Yeah, but we have some addition for the explanation. First of all, the simple present is.
Okay? What's that?
Sentence that all are explaining what happened today.
What happened today? Yeah? Simple present is something, what we do and how happened in today's time. Yeah? That's the day, and now we have every day. And what others information you got about simple present? We use simple present. It's not because of it's very simple, right? To express. Yes. Okay, so you need to go out. Okay, please. Okay. Is there any additional information about simple present? When you use simple present? When do you use simple present? When do you use simple present? When do you use simple present?
Today or activity that you usually do for berulang. So
Maybe.
Repetition?
repetition.
Repeat. We use simple simple presence when we want to express our activities or something that we do repeatedly. Like every day you go to campus, right?
Yeah.
Is that repeated activities? Yeah. How many times do you do that kinds of activities in a week?
At least once a day.
Huh?
At least once a day.
That's why we call repeated activities. When we want to say saya pergi ke kampus, we should or better use simple present because our activities is going repeated, right? Anyone else? And going to group one, give close to group. The winner would be getting sebelah from Emil. Okay. Next, besides repeated actions or repeated activities, when we want to express habitual actions, right? Habit, you know habit?
Yeah.
Actions, something you do every day, repeatedly, that we call as habitual actions. And when we want to express as well about the general truth, you know general truth? Yeah? General truth, you know the truth? You know truth? You know the truth? What is the truth?
Suatu kebenaran.
General truth?
Benar.
Yeah, for example,
The sun is bright. The sun is bright.
yes, this is right. Yes, this is general.
Lamongan is a city in Java.
Lamongan
Is a city in Java.
yeah, we can say that more specific. For example, the sugar is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sugar is sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do I like it? No, right? That's the truth.
Yeah.
What about I am handsome? What about I am handsome? Is that general truth?
No.
It depends who's answer.
What?
It depends, sir.
It depends. Who answered the question? Yeah, I'm asking to you, right? Because this is a discussion. What about I am handsome? Is that general truth?
True, because you are a guy. Yeah.
You're also a guy. Okay, forget about that. We go to the next questions. Okay? Lots of good questions. Which group can, what's that? I'm going to make, what's that, bracket competitions. But those two groups can answer the questions rapidly. You know, rapidly?
Yeah.
Fast. Okay? We'll have 10 minutes. Please make please make 3 positive sentences, 3 negative sentences, 3 interrogative sentences in different sentences. For example, I love you in a positive, I don't drink in a negative, do I like you in interrogative. That would be different. Yeah, it must be different. You're not allowed to use the same sentences in each context. Positive, negative, and interrogative. You got my point?
Yeah.
you can start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to repeat my countdown. Please be ready. Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand after 3. Okay? Group 3, be ready. Raise your hand in 3, 2, after 3, right? Raise your hand in 1, 2.
Coffee. I eat banana.
Okay. And negative?
She brings a book.
No. Negative. 1.
She doesn't marry him. He doesn't love you. I'm not letting you go. Pretty positive, pretty negative. Pretty dramatic.
Yes, this is
I drink a cup of coffee.
good. Pretty positive.
I skip the fruit. I skip the fruit. I eat rice.
Good. Let's go. One more in positive.
You don't.
One more in positive.
You bring food.
You bring book, okay? And you go to the negative.
You don't. Write letters.
Okay, good. What? Number 2?
I walk in the street.
Okay. How about one more sentence in the negative form?
Playing football.
No.
Do we have last stage?
Okay. That's what I said. That's what I Last question. Yes, so far, the group 1. The group 1 is leading with 10 points. Give a plus to group 1. Because it's the last questions, I'm going to give the groups 2 answers to questions about 20 points.
30.
Yeah. This is the scene. Yeah, you got 20, you're gonna be the winner, you got 30. Yeah, you're gonna be the winners as well, right? Because the leading points is just 10. Okay, the last question is, who can explain about the difference between verbal and nominal sentence and give me an examples each? Raise your hand in 3. Raise your hand after 1. Yeah, I'm going to start in 3, 2. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand after 3. Yeah, ready? 1, 2. Okay. Okay, yeah, the winner will have, what is that, a present from Houdini. Oh, from me, yeah. I'm gonna ask a present for the winner. I'm gonna ask Houdini for the winner, yeah. Maybe you're gonna have some luck or hashtag, I don't know, but the winner will have a present. Start in 3. Okay. Because we just have a limited time. Just go fast, right? Just go fast. Raise your hand. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Explain us what is the difference between verbal and nominal sentences and give us examples.
First one is verbal sentence. Is a sentence that consists there is a verbal, there is a verb, there's an action in it. That's a verbal sentence. For example, I eat. That's a verbal sentence. The second one is nominal sentence.
Why do you say I eat is verbal sentence? Why do you say I eat is a verbal sentence?
Because it has an action. It has a verb.
Which one?
Is eat.
Eat. Okay.
And the nominal sentence is a sentence that do not require a verb or an action verb. For
Can you go to an example?
For example, I am an astronaut. It
So
doesn't,
what happens in I am an astronaut?
it doesn't have a verb or an action verb.
An action verb. Okay? Is that correct? Do you agree with the 5, 6 explanations? Or do you have a better explanations?
That is perfect explanation.
It's right, so if there is no better explanations, then tell us. I'm going to declare as a group.
Wow! Two!
Okay. Give applause to the group. With 20 points, and I'm actually appreciating you guys joining the discussions. I'm asking you to get back to your seat in the first position. The last activities of our class today is getting exercise, and you can see in the slide, right? We have 10 questions for today's about simple present. Okay? About simple present. I'm going to share link. I'm going to share the link to your phones. Yeah? And then do the questions in a good way. I hope you guys doing right, doing your best. You're gonna have 10, and I'm gonna give you an A maybe for your score. Ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, what about number 1? Do you blah 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 chocolate milk? We have options like, likes, and be like. Write down your answer. Yes. I'm going to share the link first. Wait a second. Please share the link.
Okay.
Sir, yes. Please. Five minutes to do this 10 questions. Please, ready. You may start now. And then, after you guys already answered all those 10 questions, click check the answers. Okay? How many right you got and how many false you have. 5 minutes. Finish? How many breaths? Yeah. Talking English in a day makes me exhausted. Okay, come in. Finish? You may click the button, check answers, and how many answers are correct, how many answers are false. What about you, Pia? You got 8 correct. You have 80 points.
Yes.
Yeah, for your answers. You, David? How many answers are correct?
I got 100.
You got 100. You flowers. And you got perfect points. All right. And you? 90 points. Then you have 9 correct. Okay. Good. You? 7 correct. You?
100.
A perfect point. Good. Give us so we have 2 students right here are getting a perfect point. Pawas? You're not finished? You? 90. 90. You? You're not finished? Okay. 7. You? 7. You? 80. You? 7. 7. Are you cheating? Are you guys discussing? No, right? You're doing yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. You? 8. Okay, give applause for you guys. I can conclude that you have already understood about the explanations. Yeah? That's actually a good point. Some of you are getting 70. Some of you are getting 90, 80, and the 2 students of this class are what's that? Perfect point. Okay? Before, any questions by the way? Before I close the class? No, because it's already over, I think. Yeah? By the way, guys, before I close the class, I'm going to ask you something. What did you get about today's class? What did you get for today's class? Sentence. What is sentence? A group of words that consist okay, for the complete explanations, it begins with a capital letter and ends with dot. Yeah, for a complete sentence. Okay? And what types of sentence do you know? What's that? Okay. How many kinds of sentence do you know?
3.
3. What are they? And then, what did you learn? The next consist. Okay? Consist. Especially simple present. What do you know about simple present? Simple present is a tense. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Yeah. The answer I found when we do group discussions game, it's very good. Yeah. We use simple presents when we want to express about habitual actions, express about general truth, yeah, the activities that you do every day, repeatedly, yeah, you use simple present. So what is simple present? Simple present is the tense
that we use.
Yeah, to express about daily activity. simple action. We use simple present to make a sentence of habitual actions. Okay?
Yeah.
Is there any questions there? No? No? No. If you have questions, I'm going to give you an assignment for this discussion's topic. Please make a small paragraph, at least a paragraph, about your activities every day, and write it down to your on a piece of paper and submit me next week. Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
For the next discussions, guys, maybe we're going to discuss about present continuous. Okay? I hope you guys be ready for present continuous discussions. For having interesting discussions, you should have an insight or what is that? An insight of present continuous, and I'm going to give you a big example, a big explanations, and then we discuss for more. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't forget to read yourself about present continuous the next week. Okay? Because that's the time is over. Thank you very much for coming to my class, guys, today. Hope you take everything into this class, and let's close the class by reciting Alhamdulillah together. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yuk, pekul.
Sampai dulu, Sir. Sampai dulu.
Tapi kalian menikmati.